Hey, this is James from SurvivalPunk.com. I don't know how far apart these videos will be spaced, but I'm having a back-to-back opening session. I got a lot of packages stacked up, and I'm trying to get through a few of them. I don't know if I'll get through them all. I know I have at least 2 more after this one, and opening packages is a lot of work, let me tell you. And I have to save my voice because I'm recording a podcast shortly after I do this. So let's start the darn unboxing. Oh my god, it would have been so embarrassing if that was like hyper reinforced packaging and I'm like on camera like, I'm so weak, I can't tear paper. And I'm the one talking about survival fitness, like, you should be strong and able to survive, and I can't tear paper. This comes from our good friends at Survival Hacks. They previously sent a sleeping mat. I reviewed that. Was an interesting item. Was self-inflating. Was decent. I enjoyed it. I'd probably be giving it away because I have a tiny house and I have so much room. So, you know, do what you can. And I know some of you guys might enjoy it, especially, I don't want to go into it, but yeah, it's made for people a little bit shorter than I am. And I am 6'1", so if you're a female, damn, that's the mat for you. It was comfy, just too narrow and too short for me. So if you're like a 6'5" dude listening to this, like, yeah, you don't want to win that. You don't want to win that at all. But you might want to be interested in buying one of these though, from the Survival Hacks people, which is from SurvivalHacks.com, by the way. It is. I get this in camera. It's an EDC bracelet, keychain. It's EDC keychain. Let us see. You got a branded Survival Hacks carabiner. You have what I'm thinking is a whistle. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Oh my god, all you like earphone listeners right now are like, oh my god. Yeah, fuck you dudes. This, I'm guessing, is a pill container, waterproof container. It might have stuff in it. I don't really know. It has stuff in it. Oh yeah. And it is in there good too, guys. Oh, let's see. What do we got here? Some fishing stuff. Lures, not lures. Not really a fisher. Not really my thing. I haven't fished in years. Let's see. The tiniest knife. I mean, you got serrated edge, and then you got 2 beveled edges. I didn't want to say sharpened. They are beveled. I don't know. I don't really know what you're going to cut with it. Maybe small things. It may throw a good spark from a ferrocerium rod. I was moderately assuming there would be one in there, but I wasn't positive, and I looked down and it was there. Let us see if I can set my house on fire, guys. This is actually a good size ferrocerium rod. Like I've seen and had some really tiny ones. Remove the coating. Yeah. It'll throw a decent spark if you get the angle right, and it did. The serrations are, you're gonna cut a tree with them, but you can do something with them. And it has some tinder here, tinder wadding. Looks like compressed cotton, not soaked in anything. It's not like Vaseline soaked. So maybe that is something you might want to consider if you get this kit, that you might want to soak it in some Vaseline. We've got some trash on my floor. Fishing line, and there's some hooks in there. Please, God, tell me this is not trying to be like a wire tree cutter, because useless. Those things are useless. I would probably not even include it in a kit, because unless you get one of the pocket chainsaw type ones, they're useless. This may be snare wire. I don't, it might be snare wire. Because it doesn't seem like it's going to cut anything. I'm going to assume it's for fishing or snare wire. But I've not... Braided snare wire is kind of weird, though. It has these nice loops on them, so... If you are a master trapper and hunter and you're like, well, that's fucking 7 gauge 22 snare wire, James, comment down below. But yeah, it's a neat little kit, you know, and like I said, just it'll clip on and you'll always have it on you. So it's, I'm not a big fan of hanging things off my waist like that, but this, you know, if you're going out in the woods, or if you're going to clip it on you, clip it on your bug out bag and leave it on there. Yeah, it's, you know, if you lose your bug out bag, then you lose that, but, you know, having a whistle you can always get to is pretty decent. Having some paracord on there, pretty decent. And the fire starter is pretty good. So it is a neat little kit that you can carry with you everywhere. Like I said, I wouldn't super recommend clipping it on your bug out bag, because if you lose your bug out bag, then you lose this too. But maybe on a knife sheath. If you have one of those big fancy knife sheaths, maybe clip it on there. And because I mean, honestly, if this is all you have left, then you're not going to have a good quality knife, and you're kind of fucked in. But some of these things would work better by having a knife, so maybe attaching it to your knife sheath would be the way to go. And maybe it'll go back in. And even if you're like, all that stuff is junk and you just throw it away, you have the waterproof little container that you can put your own stuff in. Like, waterproof container carrying cotton ball sack soaked in Vaseline. That is a good idea. So, I think I got it. I think I can. So yeah, it does not want to go back in, but you guys will know what's in there, so you won't even have to open it up. The Survival Hax Keychain. That whistle's legit, though. So, Survival Hax, I'll have a link below. You can check them out. Check out all of their survival gear. And buy from them. They're good people. They support SurvivalPunk. And we support them. So, DIY to survive, you guys.